The power healthcare gives us. Deaka. Long Beach, California. Deaka McClain, disability advocate.
Deaka was born October 4th, 1967, and I want you to know that that is my holiday. I was born prematurely, a pound and a half. Moving on, within that process, it was discovered that I had cerebral palsy. They had to find my father. He was in the military. They told him that they didn't know if his child was going to make it through the night. And I'm 55 years old, and obviously, God had another plan.
Deaka in front of a Go Beach sign wearing her graduation stole and holding rings.
I don't know how to play chess. Physically, I would like to learn. But I play chess in my mind. I play chess for my advocacy each and every day. So every move that I'm making, meaning every table that I'm asked to be a voice, I'm making a move to get me to my finished goal, whatever that might be. I'm not going to say every time I advocate for something that happens, but I feel confident that I can give you majority of the time, when I'm part of the conversation, I'll make change. Okay? And if I don't make change, I don't just stop. I'm like, okay, let me back up. And I had to learn that the hard way after I banged my head a couple times, get out of frustration. Okay, let me go back to this situation and go back to them. Okay, what can we make happen? What do I need to do to make what you said no to become a yes? I was in a class, and it was upstairs. I couldn't focus on the class because I was so concerned about the fact that I'm upstairs in this building, and I gotta go down. I don't even remember how I got down, but that's all I focused on. Soon as the bell rang, I found my way to the disability office at our college, and I was on one. Where's the elevator? I didn't know as much as I know now about ADA, but I know enough. No advocacy experience, nothing. And she was like, first of all, I want you to sit down. Second of all, you're not going to get that elevator. Why? According to the ADA, you're supposed to have one. You see how confident I am right now? That's how I was back then. And my advocacy was just beginning. I didn't, couldn't even put a word on it. But I knew an elevator should be there. She was like, so you're not going to get that elevator, but I want you to take that energy and I want you to go to student government. So I did. Started our first club with disability. I was the president. And also, the same director at the time said, I'm going to form a task force for you to facilitate. It's going to have staff, it's going to be administrators, it's going to be students. I'm purposely creating this for you. And it was so energizing when I finally realized that my voice has power. Look at all these things that are happening as soon as I say something. And that was such an exhilarating experience. My confidence grew, helping others grew. And if it wasn't for my education at Cal State Long Beach, a school that I had to fight to get into, I could have gave up. How many times? I finally got in fourth time. How Cal State Long Beach and Harbor College has made me the advocate I am today to be able to be a voice to you.
California Democratic Party graphic, Democratic State Convention 2026.
To lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance, please join me in welcoming California Democratic Party delegate, Deaka McClain.
Deaka wheeled on stage at the convention.
Good morning. Place your right hand over. Good morning. Please stand up. Place your right hand over your heart. And let us begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I never thought
that I would even be going to Long Beach State.
Deaka in front of the Go Beach sign, interspersed with photos of Deaka graduating.
But I was very much involved in extracurricular activities. And when I graduated with my SAS, with my bachelor's degree, I had everything that I was involved in on my SAS. I was part of ASI, which is student government here, and I became the Secretary of Disability Affairs, where I represented 3,500 students. And when I was in that position, my platform was to make the school a little bit more accessible. People are able to have events here in the ballrooms, and if they need a portable ramp for people to go up on the stage, that ramp is here now because of me. This school is big, so there's different entrances to the school. So I was able to advocate for a bus bench with a covering to be placed at the turnaround. So that was the second thing I did. So I'm just happy about being a student here, being a proud alumni, and being an advocate.
My name is Vicki Roshan Williams, and my relationship with Deaka, I met her in college. We were in community college, and I started off just as a classmate, I think. Well, it was a meeting, and then we ended up being friends, and then I ended up being her mentor, and then I ended up being her biggest fan, her support system. Then she became my god sister. Then we became business partners. And that's what we are today. I also was her caregiver. The caregiving is a very good benefit for her because she's a woman with cerebral palsy. I would help keep her house tidy, meal prep, even run errands for her, maybe like grocery shopping, things like that. And then I even traveled. I was a travel companion as a facilitator, they call it. So it's just different things that I think for her and other people alike, it's important for them to have that service. If she didn't have that service, I don't know if her environment would be safe. She can't walk long distance without being, falling or something. Like she needs some kind of assistance. So it's good to have somebody to come and help her navigate through her house, or even to go to run errands, whatever the case, even in her advocacy, So yeah, it's so important. The Medi-Cal is very important.
I am fortunate to be a recipient of a Medi-Medi, that's what they call it. So that means you have Medicare, which is the blue, white, and red card, and then you have Medi-Cal. So for me personally, if I did not have the Medi-Cal with LA Care Health Plan, they have advisory committees. Number one, my cutting of my Medi-Cal, 20%. The reason why I say 20% because I have Medicare. So Medicare takes care of the 80%. My Medi-Cal with LA Care takes care of the 20% difference. If you cut me off, you're going to cut me off IHS because they're out there now that if you have asset, they're changing the asset limit. If you have more than $2,000, how can you save money with $2,000, okay? If you don't have an able account, get one. You can put the money over there. That's what I've been told. That's what I'm finna do. So if I go over $2,000 and you cut me off, what I'm hearing is you're going to be cut off Medi-Cal and IHS. Not one or the other, but both. So if I don't have Medi-Cal, I'm not going to be able to pay the 20% difference. Thank goodness I still have Medicare. And I would not be able to be the advocate I am today because I would not have the assistance of my IHS person. And I feel my voice is important. I feel my voice is needed. As Shirley Chisholm would say, first African American run for president, woman and congressperson. She said, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring your own. Deaka McClain says, if they don't give you a seat at the table, they don't give you a chair, bring your own chair, unfold it, and sit. And don't get up until the conversation has been had and you know you made it a difference. Then you get up and help clean up and help everybody else fold their chair. The Democratic Women's Study Club gave me a Lifetime Achievement Award for my advocacy for Moby mats.
Deaka rolls on a Moby mat on the beach.
The Moby mats started as something she was advocating for, because whenever it's something that she wants to do and it seems like she can't do it, she's like, no, I can do it too. Like if you do something or you're able to do something, she'd be like, I can do it too. So going to the beach, it was a limitation to walk on the sand, and she likes to walk out there and she want to be out there with everybody else. So she's like, they need something at the beach. Once she feels the burden, she's doing it for other people. It directs her to realize that other people need it. So that was the whole reason for the Moby mat. It wasn't like she gonna go all the time. She thought about it like, yeah, I need to go to the beach, but she hadn't gone yet. The Moby mat had been there. But when the road thing came up and she went and she thought about that, yeah, this could be a stress reliever. So that's the drive on how she ended up getting on the road thing and then she said, I'm gonna make this my thing. And so how often she goes and everything is because of the stress reliever part.
Deaka rows on an adaptive paddleboard with 2 paddlers.
Hi, I'm Amy, one of the founders of Adaptive Freedom Foundation.
Matt Shadbold, I'm the event director for Adaptive Freedom Foundation. We've been doing this for 10 years?
10 years now.
10 years now.
How I started with Adaptive Freedom Foundation is I was looking for something in life where I could give back, where my being here on this earth made a difference to somebody even after I'm dead and gone. And I had no idea what that would be. And I came into contact with the original designer of the boards, and we built version 2 of the boards, and we started Adaptive Freedom Foundation, the nonprofit that could then take everybody out. The goal is to be global. While we started in Hawaii, we've now grown into California, from beaches from San Diego to Los Angeles.
Deaka is someone I've met just this year, and she is a huge personality, great fun to paddle with, and like an amazing storyteller as well. We were together out on the water, and I heard stories that she was telling about her education, and was so impressed that I knew we had to make her a profile piece for our newsletter.
Hey, wait. Is it on?
Yeah, you ready?
Hey, this is I was going to say DJ, that's another world, another time. Agent Deaka, about to route, so I can get a stress reliever. So I'll be ready for next week. It's all about AFF and paddling. If I can paddle, you can paddle. So check them out.
Come back.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's go.
I didn't realize I was in the...
Deaka rows on an adaptive paddleboard with 2 paddlers.
When I'm being a voice, I don't even look at it as advocacy. People got to tell me what I do. And I just want to encourage other people with disability. I'm very fortunate that, I'm on this journey that I didn't ask for. And it has grown leaps and bounds from the time I asked for an elevator at LA Harbor College, from the time that I was able to get the street paved. I was able to get bus stop coverings. Yes, at Harbor College. And when I share what I do, I'm not doing it to brag. I'm not. I'm sharing because we can get things done, and I know it's gonna help somebody. And I ain't gonna lie, it feels good to know that I'm in a position where I can make things happen. And I love the fact that, I'd be like, what's that saying? Walk the walk, talk the talk. I got proof. I ain't just wearing a position title just to wear it. I have proof. So you best to believe when Deaka says she gonna get it done, she gonna get it done. I may not get it done in 20 minutes. I may not get it done in an hour. But you best to believe when I'm at that table, I'm gonna get it done. It's not something I'm just making up. I have proof. Let me know when you want to see my resume. And to the others, if I could do it, you can do it. And don't let anyone tell you can't do something, because you can do whatever you put your mind to, because I'm doing it. So if I'm doing it, I know you can do it. And I'm willing to assist. Just give me a ring. Change Agent Deaka.
The Power Healthcare gives us Deaka, a short by Vice Cooler. Special thank you to the Office of Janice Hahn, Disability Rights California logo. This series made possible by support from the California Endowment.